Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadows Within. I am your host, Larry, and we got a few shows to go over here today on the Shadows Within. And we're going to kick it off by going over RCW Burning Reckoning. And to kick us off, we had to kick off the show. It was a Falls Count Anywhere between Amaya Bryant and LaShawn S. Amaya Bryant, one half of the Faces of Fear, with Sean S., one half of the there's more of the Blackheart Collective, one of the members of the Blackheart Collective, and Amaya Bryant won victoriously going into the PLE. Triple threat tables elimination between Shaggy 2 Dope, Leon Smoke, and Urkel, with Shaggy 2 Dope walking out victorious. Barbed wire bats only between Big T and Rob the Dog Anderson, with Big T, the Def Champion, walking out victorious. Nunn versus Britt Graves in an Extreme Rules, with Britt Graves walking out victorious. Triple threat tables elimination between Big Lou, Violent J, and Medea, with Big Lou walking out victorious. Paul Carter versus Michael Myers in a barbed wire bats only, with Paul Carter walking out victorious. And to cap off the night, it was Nightmare Briggs versus Gage Payton, who will be facing at the PLE for the Hellfire Championship. Nightmare Briggs, the champion, facing his challenger in a no-holds-barred, with Nightmare Briggs walking out victorious. Is this what is to come at the PLE? That remains to be seen. Next show, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Got so many notes here. All-Star Pro Season 3, Episode 37 of Havoc. Kabuki Dragon took on Jackson to kick off the show, with Jackson walking out victorious. Dirty Diana versus Baby, also known as Baby Bone Crusher, with Dirty Diana walking out victorious. Turtle Harrington versus Jay Brooks, with Turtle Harrington walking out victorious. J-Rock versus Kez Ali, or Kez Ali, however you say that. If I pronounce it wrong, please let me know. With Kez or Kez Ali walking out victorious. Sam Magnum versus The Dream, with The Dream walking out victorious. Damian Briggs versus Carter Goldman, with Damian Briggs walking out victorious. Brian Walker versus Larry Loco, with Larry Loco walking out victorious. All-Star Pro Women's World Championship on the line, as Madison Def the challenger walked in against Callie Rage the champion, with Callie Rage the champion walking out victorious, retaining. Excuse me. And Lil Devil versus Terrible Tito to end off the show, with Terrible Tito walking out victorious. Next up, IZW Crossfire. That happened today. Go check it out. Go check out All-Star Pro. Go check out RCW. It was for the Crossfire Women's Tag Team Championships in a Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag. Ashley Dillon and Cameron Steele versus Violence Incarnate, Riley the Ripper and Jessica Troy, versus the Blackheart Collective, Reagan Anderson and Bailey Cruz, versus the Sisters of Decay, Kendra Grimm and Violent Grimm, with Violence Incarnate walking out victorious. The Ghost J Jin took on Travell Daniel, with the Ghost J Jin walking out victorious. No Holds Barred, Taylor Griffin versus Kaiva Frost, with Taylor Griffin walking out victorious. Triple threat elimination, Ultimo versus Primetime JoJo versus Gage Payton, with Gage Payton walking out victorious. Kabuki Dragon and Khan versus the Wolfpack, John Robb and AJ Woods, with Wolfpack walking out victorious. IZW Crossfire International Championship 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere. Jack Graves versus Big T the champion, with Jack Graves becoming the new champion. Fatal 4-way elimination, Wes Grimm versus John Wigginton versus Craig Mack versus TMR King, with Wes Grimm walking out victorious. Big Lou versus Combat Genius, with KD at his side, with KD walking out victorious. Last up on the show was a 10-man gauntlet to end the show. Rusty Steele, Red Mane, Jay Monster, The Clown Insidious, CJ Frost, Johnny Superkicks, Lewis West, Quinn J. Stone, the Hardcore Deathmatch Smoking Hippie, Nomad, and the Phantom, Eddie Walker. With the Phantom Eddie Walker walking out victorious. Last show we are going to go over for right now. We shall go over CLPW's recent shows later on today with Mr. AJ if he's willing to join us. We did have a talk yesterday saying he was up to doing so. But if he's not able to make it, we shall go over it for him with some developments. Trials of Karma and Order, the Moonlight Special. It was a 5-way elimination between Chin Pao, Talos Piper, Deathstroke Agul, Taylor Valentine, and Colby Crucial, with Chin Pao walking out victorious. Aaron James versus JC King, with Aaron James walking out victorious. Fatal 4-way tornado tag, Violet Zero and Haven Callahan versus Betty Collins and Victoria Williams versus Des Moines Dynasty versus Vextra and Sue XZ. And it was Betty Collins and Victoria Williams walking out victorious. Falls Count Anywhere, Sharon Callahan versus KD, with KD walking out victorious. Last Woman Standing, Laura Little versus Danny Crucial, with Laura Little walking out victorious. Multiversal Infinite Championship on the line, J-Max versus Berserko. With J-Max walking out victorious. Viper versus Chaos versus Wolfie, with Wolfie walking out victorious. Men's Duality Legion Championship, Jackson Callahan versus Mutant X, with Jackson Callahan walking out victorious. Steel Cage Vengeance versus Rob Z, with Rob Z walking out victorious. 6-women elimination chamber matchup between Domina, Lilith Callahan, May, Cassandra M. Des Moines, Snow Valentine, and Anastasia Agul, with Anastasia Agul walking out victorious. Next up was a 6-man battle royal between Archibald Hilton, Sweet Tooth Agul, Data Boy, BPW, Big Papa Wolf, Gypsy King, and J. Stone Quinn, with Archibald Hilton walking out victorious. And it was Archibald Hilton walking out victorious. Elimination Chamber to end off the show, Damian Graves versus Big Rig versus Eric Mercer versus Tony Tornado versus Jackson Silver versus the GOAT KC, with Damian Graves walking out victorious. And ladies and gentlemen, regarding CLPW, we already have the pay-per-views picked up for this coming season. And we have Christmas Breakdown coming up. Also, stay tuned for the RCW PLE Massacre at midnight. Also, stay tuned for SPW Carnage TV this week. Should be an awesome show. And I hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.